Hi everyone, Susan Harrow Media Coach, marketing strategist, author of Sell Yourself Without Selling Your Soul, CEO of PRSecrets.com, here today to talk about the 10 steps to get on national TV. And I'm going to be peeking at my notes. And it's, by the way, it's okay to do this when you're on national TV, particularly if you're looking at like cutting edge statistics and things like that. You can keep the notes under your bum. So I'm going to have them, and I'm just going to peek here because I don't have a really good memory. So I'm going to run through these 10 points. Number one is your bio. So you want to create a bio that's typically one line that the TV host is going to introduce you with. Number two is your chyron. That is what shows up on the screen. Most TV stations will not allow you to put your website. Some do. So it's just going to be your title and the name of your book if you have a book, if you're an author, and of course any degrees that are after your name if you're a PhD, any of your credentials, let's say. So you want to craft that chyron ahead of time as well. Number three is B-roll, which is background footage. That is the footage that's shown as you're moving through your points. It's either something, it could be live movies, it can be still pictures that shows up in the background. It can also be something that says like 5 points. I'm going to cover these 5 points. So that's your B-roll or background footage. Number four is props. Props are the visual things that you're going to bring that help guide you through the segment and also shortcut your sound bites. So it's a way to speak very quickly or get a point across super quickly visually because TV is a visual medium. Number five are the questions. You want to craft, maybe I better put my notes up here, craft your questions. And by the way, if you make a mistake like I just did, you just want to keep going. So you, especially if it's an unedited segment, just keep on rolling. So what was I talking about? Questions. You want to create your 5 questions. So you and you want to create them in the progression that you want them to ask that builds on the kind of information that you want to get out to your audience. So essentially you're reverse engineering what do you want to say to your audience and then what questions are going to elicit those responses. And then number 6 is the script. How are you going to answer those questions? So what is the information that you want to convey to your audience that is going to entertain, enliven, and also encourage them to buy or buy into you or to shift an idea, whatever it is. But essentially, these are the 5 things that you're going to craft. Come back to how do you want to grow your business? And in speaking about whatever your topic is, how does that incent people to be excited about what you're offering? Number 7 is media training. So you want media trainer or mock interviews. So you either want to hire a media trainer to move you through your paces or practice with someone in mock interviews with a camera going like this. So you can time out your sound bites because they all have to be between typically 10 and 20 seconds. You usually don't even get 30 seconds on TV. So some of them are even 5 seconds. So you want to be able to time it out because you're either going to be in typically a 4-minute interview or a 6-minute interview and realize that you just get half of that time. So your time to talk is either going to be 2 or 3 minutes max. So very tight sound bites. So that does take quite a lot of practice. That's where I train with my clients quite a bit with a timer. So they get a sense of exactly how long their sound bites are going to take and making sure that they say everything that they want to say and convey. Number 8 is, oh my gosh, I can't read my writing. So segment ideas that are ready to pitch after the segment. So once a producer and a host is really excited about having you on because you are so terrific, you want to have several ideas in tow to pitch that producer on the spot or the host on the spot. So to get invited back to another segment. And then you want to get that booked right there in studio right then. So bring your calendar because that's when you're hot is when you want to and they're excited about you, is when they may book you again. So close that deal. Number 7 is your gratitude, which is to send a thank you note or a gift to both the producer and the host. A lot of people forget about the producer, but the producer's done all of the legwork. Don't forget about the producer. Send the producer a beautiful gift, and also bring one. You can also bring one and present it at the end. You don't have to send it. You can have it right there, particularly if you are someone who's offering food or something delicious that you know they'll like. Bring enough for the host. And also, you might even consider the cameraman too, because they work really hard. Number 10 is contact other shows while that segment is hot. So you've got that clip, you've got it on your website, and by the way, embedded on your website versus, oops, I got something in my eye right now. I think it's one of my, I wear contacts. Whoops. Okay, so if anything like this happens too, just keep going. I wear contacts, and I think some of my mascara got into my eyes. So contact other, oh yeah, so I was saying, get the video embedded on your own website, because you don't want people to leave your website to go to the station's website, because that may not be up there all the time. So get permission to get that on your site, and make sure that it pops up in a new window so they don't leave your site, so they're still staying on your site for other shows when you get booked on other shows. So those are my 10 tips for creating a TV segment. And if you would like any help doing that, this is one of my very favorite things to do. I love creating segments. I do it every day for publicists who hire me for their clients. So I would be delighted to help you with yours. And I will look forward to talking to you soon. Oh, by the way, you are welcome to jump onto my website, because I have lots of free offers on there. And one of them is a list for the top 50 media contacts for the top shows, magazines, print, internet. I've covered it all. It's the top people who you want, and it's their contact information, and it's free on my website, prsecrets.com. So look forward to seeing you there.